Reality shatters around Wally West. Crimson energy crackles through the air like a living storm. He's connected to something. No, someone, and that connection is tearing everything apart. The first thing he feels is Barry Allen. The sudden intense link. Not comforting, terrifying. In that moment, Wally realizes the truth. He's just connected with Barry, and that connection has killed him. Panic takes over. Raw fear surges through his body. There's only one thing he can do: run. The lab is gone in an instant, left behind in a blur of light and sound. His father, the chamber, everything disappears as he bolts through the corridors of Fort Fox. He doesn't dare look back, but he can feel it. Something chasing him. No, someone. Barry. Even in death, he's still there. Bound to Wally by this strange new power. And he's being dragged behind. Wally runs, across buildings, forests, the open night, but it doesn't matter. Barry is with him. Still connected. His body disintegrating piece by piece, skin peeling off bone as he's pulled through space in slow, excruciating motion. No matter how fast Wally goes, he can't outrun what he's done. He's tethered. Wally finally stops running. The speed fades beneath his feet, and he's left standing in the dark. His breath shakes as he turns his head. He can feel it. He's not alone. Something is following him. No, someone. Behind him, Barry Allen, his flesh melting, his suit aflame, is still tethered to him, dragged along through the speed force like a ghost that refuses to let go. Wally? Barry groans. Wally's heart pounds. He turns and sees the smoldering, skeletal remains of the man he looked up to. Barry reaches toward him, his voice barely human now. Help me. But Wally can't help. He runs again. Through fields. Over fences. Until the world around him turns golden with sunlight and quiet. I can't do this anymore, he thinks. I don't even know who I am. I don't know where I am. I don't know what I am. He stumbles into a quiet farm, the pain in his chest louder than the wind. A nearby barn offers a sliver of shelter. Wally drags himself through the doors and collapses onto bags of feed, curling in on himself. I just need to slow it all down. I need to stop. And so, for the first time since this all began, he does. He stops. Outside, Captain Cold stands nervously by the armored transport. He tries to justify the chaos from the last mission over the phone, but the voice on the other end is unforgiving. Colonel West, Wally's own father, demands answers. That target is my 15-year-old son, Captain. I don't want excuses. I want my boy back, alive. Back at command, the screens flicker. Captain Cold confirms they've activated the asset. We have deployed the monkey. A small green creature, eyes wide, curious and scared, watches the distant barn from a hill. Its mind is focused, its target clear. With a burst of movement, it scurries across the grass, slipping through fences and shadows until it reaches the barn. We have contact, a voice reports from command. Inside, Wally sleeps curled against sacks of feed. He's still for the first time in what feels like forever. But now he's not alone. The small monkey Grodd steps inside. Glowing veins pulse beneath its skin as it creeps toward the sleeping boy. It lets out a soft, uncertain eek. Wally stirs. His eyes open, and meet the glowing gaze of the creature watching him. Startled, he backs away. Whoa! They lock eyes. I saw you. At Fort Fox. You were in the lab. Grodd lets out another quiet eek, not in threat, but recognition. Wally slowly lifts his hand, unsure of what to make of the small green monkey reaching out toward him with a glowing fingertip. The creature lets out a soft eek, and Wally chuckles nervously, replying, Okay, hi. Their fingers touch. In that instant, a surge of light explodes between them. It's not just contact, it's connection. Wally's eyes widen, a glowing ring of energy expanding in his iris. What are you? He murmurs. But before he can finish the thought, it happens, another moment of connection. His mind is flooded with memories. Not just his own, but Grodd's. He sees himself on the railroad tracks, running in the rain. He sees the loneliness, the pain, the buried grief. His father's harsh words. The death of his mother. The moment Barry tried to help him, and the accident that changed everything. But it doesn't stop there. Grodd's memories come next. A peaceful beginning. Then fire, poachers, captivity. Cold labs, cruel experiments. Fear. Loss. Wally and Grodd are more alike than either of them ever realized. They are both orphans of trauma. They are both weapons made by others. But in this instant they are something else, connected. Wally wakes in a panic, clutching his head as pain and confusion surge through him. Grodd scrambles onto his chest, trying to calm him, wrapping his small arms around Wally in a strange gesture of comfort. The moment their minds touched left a crack in Wally's consciousness, and now something else is seeping through. A voice. No, a thought. Not his own. Wally. The voice echoes in his head, soft but clear. Grodd. Wally gasps, turning toward the creature. The monkey's eyes are locked on his, glowing faintly. Wally. Grodd. Wally Grodd. Same. It's not speech. It's understanding. Shared thought. Emotions passed like lightning between nerves. I'm scared, Grodd. I don't know what to do. The monkey gently places a hand against Wally's cheek, thoughts radiating calm. Wally no scared. Wally Grodd, same. The comfort doesn't last long. Suddenly, a buzzing and unnatural vibration cuts through the air. Grodd reacts first, tail stiff, eyes darting upward. A frequency only he can fully grasp rattles the boards around them. What is that sound? Wally's breath catches as he peers out the barn door, squinting into the light. Something breaks through the sun's glare, a silhouette of a man flanked by shadows shaped like beasts. The light from behind him is blinding, burning red and white. Do you know what that was? Wally asks aloud, though he already fears the answer. Wait, I see something. A boomerang-shaped drone cuts through the sky like a blade. What is that? The realization hits. Too late. Oh shit. The explosion tears the barn apart. Fire, light, and debris fill the air as Wally and Grodd are hurled away from the blast. Grodd squeals in panic. Wally barely has time to process it before the flames force him to his feet. Run. There's no time to think. They're coming. Wally screams, pointing as the sky flashes with the approach of more drones. Wally's instincts kick in. Speed erupts around him, his body shimmering in fractured motion. His mind floods with fear, guilt, and the pressure of the power pulsing through him. I have to run. I have to go. I messed everything up. He's back in the storm of speed. Back in the memory. Barry's twisted, broken body flashes in his mind. The way he looked at him. The way he begged. Oh Grodd, the things I did. His vision fractures again. The raw memory crashes in, Barry dying. The sensation of killing someone he respected. The look in his eyes. And something else, dark and monstrous, buried within the connection. The things I saw. Wally clutches his head as if it might hold everything together. But Grodd reaches out, calm, steady, and gently touches Wally's forehead again. Wally's speed slows. Grodd's voice echoes in his mind, soothing, certain. Wally no scared. The air is still smoldering from the barn's destruction as Wally and Grodd face the wreckage. In the distance, an armored vehicle approaches, flanked by rogue agents and armed drones. Above them, a figure descends fast, Captain Boomerang ready for the kill. Grodd's mind is buzzing with focused intent. Wally and Grodd, he thinks. Wally answers back through their bond. Grodd and Wally. Grodd's eyes flare. His mind lashes out, sending a wave of psychic force that strikes the vehicle. Inside, Trickster screams, collapsing against the controls as Grodd invades her mind. The vehicle swerves violently, crashing into the dirt. Snart sees the chaos unfold from the rear hatch. He's furious. The monkey's gone rogue. Inside the vehicle, Trickster panics. What? That can't happen. He's not supposed to. The neural feedback stuns the crew. Outside, Captain Boomerang steadies himself on the roof. Don't worry. Stupid ape can't touch me or Boomer. He looks down at Wally and grins. You sure we gotta take this kid in alive? Boomerang launches off the vehicle's roof, glider extended, and snarls, "'Cause he's really starting to piss us off." But Wally doesn't back down. Energy crackles across his limbs as he crouches, eyes blazing with determination. "Stay here, Grodd," he says. I've got this." Wally doesn't run this time. Not anymore. The energy surges within him, but instead of fleeing from the danger, he turns to face it. For the first time he meets the threat head-on. He crashes into the incoming enemy with raw force. His punch connecting with devastating power. Captain Boomerang never stood a chance. Grodd races alongside him, but Wally turns to his companion and says softly, "You don't have to come." But Grodd shakes his head. "Wally go," he thinks. Wally responds, "No. Not this time. Together. We go together." And they do. Now back in the cave, Grodd clings to Wally's shoulder as they silently acknowledge the body of Barry Allen. Buried, remembered. Whatever life Wally once had, it's gone. He understands now he can't go back. And he can't run from what happened either. Not from what he's done. He just needs to be here. This is his life now. Wally and Grodd. And in that stillness, something unexpected washes over him. And then, as the sun rises and the desert wind brushes past his face, Wally puts on the new suit, sleek, bold, alive with energy. Grodd clings to his back, a silent partner in the journey ahead. Wally runs. Not away this time but forward. For the first time in a long while, he starts to feel free. This has been Absolute Flash, in two worlds. To be continued? That was the story, folks. Hope you enjoyed it. Please leave your thoughts in the comments below and don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos like this one. See you next time.